Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. Starting off the show, Dean Ambrose will be going one-on-one against the big man of the militia, Yokozuna. Yokozuna coming out here not alone. Kurt Angle on his way to ringside. He will be joining us here out on commentary. Kurt Angle obviously has had a lot of issues to deal with Dean Ambrose in the past couple of months. Dean Ambrose, last week in an interview, said that he had a sick obsession. That's my words. Dean Ambrose called it an obsession. I'm calling it a sick obsession with Kurt Angle. Dean Ambrose wants to be the man to retire Kurt Angle. He wants to be the one who takes the United States Championship back and retire it indefinitely. Dean Ambrose has definitely gotten a few screws pushed and pulled and prodded loose in his head. Look at that ominous stare. Dean Ambrose has been no stranger to fighting the militia. He's been no stranger to fighting Kurt Angle. Dean Ambrose tonight is focused on Yokozuna. Kurt Angle has not stopped staring at Dean Ambrose. And here we go, we're going to finally get Kurt Angle over here on commentary. Seems like he just wants to stand. Here you go, Kurt. So, Kurt, we're on Friday Night Smackdown. We're watching Dean Ambrose versus Yokozuna right now. And last week, Dean Ambrose stated, he said that he has an obsession with you. He wants to knock you out of your career, and he wants to take the United States Championship. And he wants to get rid of it. He wants to retire you and the United States Championship. Do you have any words or thoughts to that statement? Yeah, well, Michael Cole, you know, Dean's going to say what he's going to say. I'm the United States Champion. I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I won it with a broken frickin' neck. And Dean Ambrose isn't going to get into my head. I've dealt with psychopaths like him all throughout my career. I've been TNA champion. I've been World Heavyweight champion. I've been WWE champion. I've been every champion that you could possibly think of. And I've been an Olympic champion. And Dean Ambrose has done nothing. He's just a crazy guy with a loud mouth. And that loud mouth is apparently getting to you. It's not getting to me, though. Well, Kurt, you have to at least give merit to what Dean Ambrose has said. Dean Ambrose is a very dangerous individual. We've seen him maliciously beat down a lot of people when he was a part of the Shield, and he does still have the Shield as a utility. Is that something that is worrying you? Michael, when you're a champion, you have to be watching over your back every 10 seconds. You need to look behind your shoulder and make sure that no one's going to punk you out. I'm scared of this guy right behind me, this guy who keeps sitting up and catcalling me. I think he's in a Miz t-shirt. This guy, I'm scared of this guy punking me out and being the next member of the Shield. You gotta be wary of everything and anything, Michael Cole. You cannot just stand there and not have your head on a swivel. You have to watch out for everything. Well, Yokozuna is the man that Dean Ambrose is facing. Do you think that Dean Ambrose has any chance against this super massive opponent in Yokozuna? Yeah, well, I've had run-ins with Yokozuna. He's a huge mastodon of a man. But again, I'm the United States Champion. Yokozuna's a former WWE Champion, but he's never really faced me one-on-one in a fair fight. He's never beaten me, has he? I'm not scared of Yokozuna, and Dean Ambrose, I believe, has been pinned by Yokozuna. I haven't, so Dean Ambrose should be scared, not me. I am not scared of the Shield. I am not scared of Dean Ambrose. I am not scared of Sergeant Slaughter, and I am not scared of Yokozuna. Well, now that the discussion has went to Sergeant Slaughter, do you think that there is any chance that if you lose your United States Championship, and somehow you get out of Dean Ambrose ending your career, do you think that, going after the World Championship is in your future anytime soon? You know, Michael, I've been thinking about that a lot. I've been thinking about the World Heavyweight Championship. I've been thinking about all of those things. And you know, at first I was really angry. I was really bitter. Oh, nothing here. At first I was really angry. I was really bitter about not being able to go after the World Heavyweight Championship as long as I'm holding my United States Championship. But I get it. I understand. It's a show. It's what's best for business. That's the moniker going around nowadays. And, yeah, I understand. It's the best for business era. And dual champions are not what's best for business. Yokozuna's about to finish him here. Dean Ambrose showing a lot of spirit. Going up against... Oh, my God. Yokozuna, he's hit it. Head first into the canvas. Is he going to win here? And Kurt Angle looking on. Oh, and Yokozuna kicks out. Yeah, he's got some moves, Michael Cole. He's got some moves. I'd like to see him do it with a broken neck, though. There's no way he can. There's no way he can. And it's Bret Hart again. Bret Hart has had some issue with Yokozuna these past couple of days. And Kurt Angle he's gone off commentary here. He's grabbed a chair. And Kurt Angle is interfering in this match. And Kurt Angle has just struck Dean Ambrose with a chair. Bret Hart is in the middle of the ring. Chaos and commotion here on Friday Night SmackDown. And Yokozuna's broke his arm. Everyone is arguing against everybody. Bret Hart, Dean Ambrose, everything is so confusing. We have to go to a commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to set up an interview with Rey Mysterio and RVD. They've had issues with, as we see, Ricardo Rodriguez and Del Rio. Is it time for the next... Okay, well, the next match is actually going to be a fatal four-way match. Battle Royal. Eliminations do count. We're going to have 4 mystery opponents here. And one of them appears to be Alberto Del Rio, former world champion, who got beat by Sergeant Slaughter to start my universe mode. Del Rio is back. But I will say that we are setting up an interview right now with RVD and Rey Mysterio in the back. We are trying to get things set up. And we are going to ask about what's been going on with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and why this feud has prolonged so much longer than anyone would have thought. Well, it's time for this match here. I mean, we've got 3 other mystery superstars. Last week, we saw Daniel Bryan. It's Kane. Last week, we saw Daniel Bryan defeat Damian Sandow to earn his spot into that match. And now we're going to have a fatal 4-way match. Whoever wins this Battle Royal will be put in that match in just a couple of weeks. I'm being told that next week will be the finals. We'll have 2 final singles matches. So right now we've got Kane and Del Rio. Who else? And Cody Rhodes. Mr. Mustache himself. Cody Rhodes, a very athletic superstar. But going up against Del Rio and Kane, former WWE champions, former World Heavyweight champions. Cody Rhodes has never been at that level before. Will he be able to cope? Who's the 4th? Oh my goodness. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. HBK. Shawn Michaels came back to be tutor to Corey Graves. They went up against the Shield. They never got any traction, and that was a couple of months ago. A few months ago, in fact. But Shawn Michaels is back. Corey Graves nowhere to be, nowhere in sight. Shawn Michaels, Kane, Del Rio, and Cody Rhodes in a fatal 4-way match to gain entry into that fatal 4-way match at the Night of Champions. This is going to be a hell of a match. I mean, it's a fatal 4-way, so how do I see this breaking down? We've got Kane, Del Rio, Shawn Michaels, Cody Rhodes. I mean, they've all got weaknesses. They've all got strengths. Cody Rhodes, obviously, the least likely to win this match, but that's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Cody Rhodes has definitely improved as a superstar.
Again, disqualifications and countouts are non-existent in this environment.
Shawn Michaels working on the Devil's favorite, Demon Kane. Cody Rhodes going up against Del Rio. This is an elimination match. The superstars will most likely not leave the ring. And as eliminations go, they will have to exit the ring. It will take it from a fatal four-way match to a triple threat match. From a triple threat match to a singles match. Eventually leading to our winner. Shawn Michaels, nice back suplex there. Cody Rhodes getting whipped into the corner. Reversal by Rhodes. Cody now trying to attack. Del Rio reversing. These two are so matched. I think these two will go for quite a while. I think we'll see our first fall between Shawn Michaels and Kane. Both veterans. But I think Shawn Michaels is fast enough, and I think Kane is powerful enough to finish the job. I think we're going to see Cody, Del Rio versus either Kane and Shawn Michaels here. That's just my professional guess. Oh no, Shawn Michaels, look at that inverted sharpshooter working on the heels and the knee of Kane. Trying for the chops, running DDT, taking Shawn Michaels out. Shawn Michaels, as we said before, the tutor to Corey Graves. They haven't been on Smackdown in quite some time. Gotta wonder if they've been training. Cody Rhodes, nice drop kick to Del Rio. Del Rio seeing frustration on his face. Fisherman's suplex to Kane by the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels going up. Shawn Michaels moonsault. And Kane dives out of the way. And Kane on the attack now. Shawn Michaels reverses, takes down the arm of Kane. Shawn Michaels throwing Kane off the ropes, bringing him back. Oh! And there's the sweet chin music. Sweet chin music out of nowhere. Hitting Kane. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicked out. Kane. That's the power I was talking about. That tilt-a-whirl slam there. A violent comeback from Kane after being sweet chin music. I mean, that leather mask definitely has to help him in that situation. Del Rio, cross-arm breaker on Cody Rhodes. Is Cody Rhodes going to tap?
And momentum has changed once again.
And Cody Rhodes does sustain. Del Rio decides to attack by another avenue. Cody Rhodes coming back here. Oh, look at the maliciousness. Look at that. He wants to win this match. Cody Rhodes. Definitely the underdog here.
This is unreal, King.
German suplex. Cody Rhodes landing on his back, on the back of his head. Being curled into a ball. Elbow from Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes going for the Alabama Slam. Oh, connecting to Del Rio. And he's going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Cody Rhodes does have his finisher. He's trying to finish it. Cody Rhodes getting caught in an armbar there. Again, weakening the arms of Cody Rhodes and just slamming him. Oh my God, Kane! Kane goozling Shawn Michaels. And down goes Michaels. Chokeslam connecting. And Kane, does he have another one? What is Kane doing here? Kane throwing Shawn Michaels into the corner. Oh my God, and oh. Harsh clothesline, and another clothesline to Shawn Michaels. Into that sidewalk slam. Kane now, again, goozling Shawn Michaels. Oh, and he's got that submission hold to Shawn Michaels. Is Shawn Michaels going to give up? I see Shawn Michaels fading. I think that was a crossroads by Cody. 1, 2. Oh, and Del Rio kicks out. Shawn Michaels, I don't know if he tapped. But the referee was focused on Cody Rhodes and Del Rio. A choke slam, taking down Shawn Michaels. 1, 2. Oh, and again, 1, 2. Oh. This match is just so evenly matched between all four superstars. We've seen Shawn Michaels branch off and attack Kane. We've seen Cody Rhodes branch off and attack Del Rio. Cody going Getting another 2 count. These two have just been maliciously at each other's throats. Kane going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and it's not going to happen. All 4 of these competitors want in that fatal 4-way match. No one knows what it is for. It is very, very secret.
He swung wild with that one.
Alberto Del Rio, belly-to-belly slam there. Knee to the high gut of Del Rio. Cody Rhodes on the attack. It has just been so even, this matchup. Cody Rhodes again, Alabama slam connecting. And this has to be enough. Surely Alberto Del Rio's going to stop here. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Del Rio, the first one eliminated. Cody Rhodes defeating former World Heavyweight and WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio. Oh, and look at this. Kane dropping Shawn Michaels. The referee is not distracted. Is Shawn Michaels going to tap out or pass out here? Either way, he will lose this matchup. And I think that's it. No, I think he got out. Oh my god, into a choke slam again. Oh, reversal. But Cody Rhodes catches him, going for the crossroads. Shawn Michaels reverses. Shawn Michaels now fending off Cody Rhodes and Kane. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Shawn Michaels kicks out. Shawn Michaels is pretty much facing a 2-on-1 situation here. Oh, a double gut buster. Oh no, and Kane, look at him just attacking the head of Shawn Michaels. Going for the pin. Shawn Michaels has been beaten. Is it beaten into submission? 1, 2, 3, yes. They have double teamed Shawn Michaels, and Kane catches Cody Rhodes. Choke slam. Kane going for the cover. 1, 2. No! Cody Rhodes kicks out. Oh my god. Kane going for a submission. Very wise move. You can't beat him by pin. Submit him. And Cody Rhodes, he's in agony. He's got to give up. No! Headbutt. Kane still trying to keep Cody Rhodes down. Cody Rhodes. What is he doing here? Suplex, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Cody Rhodes has been put in the cross-arm breaker. Oh no. Kane looking to put him down. He's been chokeslammed. Cody slips behind Kane. Running drop kick, dropping him. Cody Rhodes picking Kane up. Cody Rhodes going for the Alabama slam on a 350-plus pounder Kane. Connecting. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh my god. Kane, the veteran. Cody Rhodes, the underdog rookie. Who is going to go into the Night of Champions? 1, 2, no. Cody Rhodes, oh, going for a submission hold. He's going for the sleeper. Is Kane going to fall asleep here or submit to the sleeper hold? No. But that did buy Cody Rhodes some time to recover here. Cody Rhodes, crossroads, connecting to Kane. Cody Rhodes, cover him. What are you waiting? The pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cody Rhodes has defied all odds. He pinned Del Rio. He outlasted Shawn Michaels. And he pinned the Devil's favorite demon, Kane. And Cody Rhodes, he is the future. He is an underdog. He is going in that match at Night of Champions, that fatal 4-way match at Night of Champions, and he will be in there with Daniel Bryan. Next week we will find out who the next 2 participants are. But Cody Rhodes, that crossroads, did it. Kane was done. Kane did take a lot of damage in that match. And look at that. Look at Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes knows that this is his opportunity. This is his chance, whatever this fatal 4-way leads to. It is an opportunity nonetheless, and Cody Rhodes is ready to take it. Alright, well. Oh. Well, I'm actually getting told that something has gone wrong. with our interview with Rey and RVD, and we're gonna show the footage right now. Show the footage. Alright, well, and ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, this is the footage. We've got it on a loop. It happened really fast. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Mark Henry attacking RVD and Rey Mysterio in the back. We were trying to set up an interview with RVD and Rey Mysterio about their altercations with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and if they had any intentions of what they were going to do, or any answers to the question of why would Ricky the Dragon Steamboat do this to Rey Mysterio. And as you can see, it just happened so quick. Mark Henry, such a strong guy, just clubbing blows to the back of the head, and then those punishing stomps. I mean, look at this again. I mean, RVD is down. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat attacking the knee of Rey Mysterio, and that's been a long issue with Rey Mysterio. So this week, Rey and RVD are actually... We can't find Mark Henry or Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We've been told that they've left. But Rey and RVD have been given the night off. We'll figure out a little more next week about what truly happened and why this attack happened. Next week on Friday Night Smackdown. We are all still reeling from the vicious attack by Mark Henry and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on RVD and Rey Mysterio. Next week we will get more definitive answers from that. But right now we've got to move on. Antonio Cesaro will be taking on the World Heavyweight Champion Sergeant Slaughter in a two-man agreement between Sergeant Slaughter and Samoa Joe. Last week, Sergeant Slaughter hired Randy Orton as security. Antonio Cesaro and Samoa Joe have eagerly wanted to compete against Randy Orton ever since then. And here we go, we got Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter, Samoa Joe have agreed that they will face each other's alliance members to weaken each other up. This is something I've never seen before in the WWE. Sergeant Slaughter has agreed. Slaughter will face Antonio Cesaro, and immediately after this match, as Sergeant Slaughter and Antonio Cesaro are in the back and detained, Samoa Joe will face Randy Orton. And the agreement here is that Antonio Cesaro is a very dangerous individual. We've seen him destroy Jinder Mahal and countless Darren Young and countless other superstars in the past here on SmackDown. And so the agreement here is to put the champion and the challenger at risk. Samoa Joe wants Sergeant Slaughter hurt. Sergeant Slaughter wants Samoa Joe in the same state. This is very odd. I've never heard of anything like this. But we are going to see what will come out of it. Antonio Cesaro starting with a headlock takedown. Cesaro wants nothing more than to get his hands on Sergeant Slaughter. Antonio Cesaro, oh, getting reversed here. Samoan drop. And Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter taken down by a big boot. Sergeant Slaughter never been known as a fighting champion. He's always hid behind his militia members. There was a time that he hired Bret Hart to come down and attack his opponent. And here we go, we've got Sergeant Slaughter rolling out of the ring, perhaps scared of Antonio Cesaro. He's begging Cesaro to stop. I'm not quite sure if we're going to see the same thing from Samoa Joe or Randy Orton later on tonight. But Sergeant Slaughter is running back into the ring. Oh, and I don't know how well of a strategy that was. Oh, well, apparently pretty good. He got the upper hand and now choking Antonio Cesaro. Oh, and Sergeant Slaughter getting reversed. And again, Sergeant Slaughter running out of the ring. He knows he's at a disadvantage here. I don't know if the same tactic's going to work twice against Antonio Cesaro, and it doesn't work out as well as the first time. And Antonio Cesaro, an armbar on Sergeant Slaughter. And it looks like Cesaro's having fun here. Slowly picking apart the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my god, look at that. An amazing maneuver there by by Antonio Cesaro. Oh, double boot straight to the sternum. There was no give there. German suplex by Cesaro. And Sergeant Slaughter is literally on the ropes. And again, running to the outside. Sergeant Slaughter doesn't know what to do here. Sergeant Slaughter running away from Cesaro. This is unlike anything I've ever seen. I've never seen a champion so afraid. So afraid of a challenger's teammate. Slaughter back in control, though. And now look at the confidence grow on the champion. You've got Cesaro down, and suddenly you're the better man. You're the one not running away, right? Sergeant Slaughter hanging Antonio Cesaro off the top rope. Drop toe hold by some Antonio Cesaro. Sergeant Slaughter whipping Cesaro into the corner. Getting reversed into that leg roll there. And Cesaro, another elbow drop straight to the spine of the champion, and another one. Big boot by Sergeant Slaughter. Knee straight to the face. And Sergeant Slaughter returning one of those elbows.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Cesaro dropping Slaughter. And attacking the legs. Oh no. Cesaro going for the giant swing on Sergeant Slaughter. And Sergeant Slaughter, this might be enough to take him out. Antonio Cesaro perhaps looking for the neutralizer. No. Slaughter, big back body drop. Slaughter rolling out of the ring. He's gone to the wrong side, I think. I think he was planning to grab something. Oh, and just thrown to the outside. And Cesaro, again, another smile on his face. Slaughter again running away. Running away. He looks like he's hiding. He's trying to escape over here by the timekeeper's bell. He's trying... Oh. And Slaughter has just struck Antonio Cesaro with the bell. Sergeant Slaughter has been disqualified. Antonio Cesaro is still out on the outside over here. Can we get some medical attention? This has been ridiculous. The amount of hostile attacks on Friday Night SmackDown have been endless tonight. Antonio Cesaro has just been decimated by Sergeant Slaughter. And welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. Samoa Joe meeting Antonio Cesaro in the back. Cesaro is feeling fine. He is getting medical attention as we speak. Checking for concussion. Checking for any injury that might have been coming out of that assault with the bell. And here comes the militia's new bodyguard, Randy Orton. The Viper. We've seen this man do terrible, terrible things. We know that Sergeant Slaughter is not the man to go lightly when it comes to his championship. Randy Orton, a very, very bad man. But you have to wonder, what is the psyche of Samoa Joe after seeing his friend get his bell rung by Sergeant Slaughter? They both agreed. Sergeant Slaughter wanted to avoid any and all injury. And here we go. We got Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe looks focused. Samoa Joe wants a piece of Orton. We're about to see two classic individuals from both respective brands, WWE and the old TNA, clash on Friday Night SmackDown. If you don't remember, Randy Orton actually disliked James Storm for being from TNA Wrestling. Part of that new influx when TNA flopped. We got a whole new influx of TNA talent. And we're about to see Randy Orton go one-on-one with another, and here we go immediately. Lou Thez and just straight fist to the head of Samoa Joe, and this is what Randy Orton has been hired to do. Last week we talked to Randy Orton, and Randy Orton said his job at the moment was to protect Sergeant Slaughter, and his way of protecting Sergeant Slaughter is attacking his enemies, and right now, that being Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe grappling again with Randy Orton. Randy Orton using finesse, gaining control into an armbar. Randy Orton, very sly, very cunning, says that he gets a championship shot in the very near future if he succeeds. I mean, if I'm Sergeant Slaughter, I mean, I like this plan of using the Viper Randy Orton to attack your enemies, but what happens if he succeeds? Then you have to face the Viper Randy Orton. He's a dangerous individual. He can strike at any moment. If I may say so, I fear the Viper more than the Cobra. Randy Orton has the advantage here over Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe a little distraught. We've determined in the past that Randy Orton has no qualms. He doesn't blink or bat an eye at any dastardly deed he might need to commit. Randy Orton is in it for the long haul. He has struck women. He's punted Stephanie McMahon. I watched Randy Orton damn near torture John Cena in an I Quit match. I've seen the soul go out of Randy Orton's eyes. Randy Orton is a very valuable asset right now to Sergeant Slaughter. And you're seeing it being done right here to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe finding signs of life. He's doing rather well in the striking game against Randy Orton. Randy Orton, though, using his finesse and gaining the advantage in the grappling game. And again, Lou Thez. Straight hands to the face. Samoa Joe is going to need to find a counter to this. Every attack that Samoa Joe inflicts here from Randy Orton is something that is going to make him weaker at Night of Champions. Samoa Joe will be going one-on-one with Sergeant Slaughter at Night of Champions for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my god, it's Cesaro! It's Cesaro! Cesaro is angry, but he's fine. Look at him. And Randy Orton is livid. This was supposed to be a one-on-one match, and it looks like Cesaro and Samoa Joe don't care about one-on-one matches. Randy Orton looking to go classic here. Vintage Randy Orton. And Randy Orton is not distracted. I mean, look at the professionalism from this man. And Cesaro, 1-2, no. Cesaro still trying to distract Randy Orton, and again, it just does not look like Randy Orton is getting distracted here. RKO! RKO! Hitting Samoa Joe. And Orton going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. I don't think Cesaro came out here and intended to let Samoa Joe be hit with the RKO. I mean, Randy Orton was in control. And just as Samoa Joe was about to get an influx of energy, Cesaro came storming out and tried to start a fight with Randy Orton. And every time he would, the referee and Orton just disregarded him. Samoa Joe was the one distracted. Look at him. Samoa Joe. Right here, he turns his head for just an instant, and then he turns around and he got hit with the RKO. That is how fast the Viper can strike here. And Cesaro has just cost Samoa Joe the win. Oh my god, and it's the Big Show. The Big Show attacking Randy Orton. Oh my god. Randy Orton has just been leveled out by the Big Show. What is going on here? Samoa Joe and Cesaro tending to each other on the outside. Big Show getting taken out I'm sorry, taking out Randy Orton. Sergeant Slaughter escaped the night with hardly any injuries. Samoa Joe's going to have to worry about the injuries he sustained at the hands of Randy Orton tonight at Night of Champions. Cesaro overall seems fine, and we still have a main event, Shield versus Hart Foundation, coming up next. I'm going to try to make sense of all of this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We got the Hart Foundation making their way to the ring. Bret Hart still trying to attack Yokozuna earlier tonight. Bret Hart is just as confusing as ever. I had to go back during one of the commercial breaks and I had to interview him, and this was the interview. Here we go again. Play it. Bret, excuse me, you just attacked Yokozuna, and Kurt Angle attacked Dean Ambrose. It caused all sorts of chaos in the opening match of Friday Night Smackdown. What are your comments on that? Michael Cole, it's I'm not gonna be bitter about it, but it's very unfortunate. Actually, I don't remember doing what you say that I did. I didn't do that. And if I did, it would have been, say it's 2014 minus 20 plus 4, about 16 years ago. I wouldn't have attacked Yokozuna in 2014. Michael Cole. So whatever happened earlier tonight, it obviously wasn't me. I know that you think that I'm delusional, that I have some sorts of schizophrenia, of disillusions, but that was not me earlier tonight. Bret, we saw you. It's on camera. I could show you the replay right now if we went to any monitor in the building. I'm really tired, Michael Cole, and I've got things to do tonight.
What's going on here?
This interview's over. So again, more confusion from Bret Hart, and now he's ordering Owen Hart out of the ring. And here we go. We've seen Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns win their respective matches against the Hart Foundation in singles competition. But this is tag team action, and the Hart Foundation are your tag team champions. The titles are not on the line here tonight. Bret Hart just as confused as ever, tagging in his brother Owen. Owen Hart getting caught in a Russian leg sweep by Seth Rollins. It's quite the pairing here, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. The perfect... Oh my god, look at this. He's holding him in a headlock here, and Roman Reigns, just stomping on the back of Owen Hart. And Roman Reigns now turning his attention to Bret, and Owen turning his attention to Seth. And already the match has broken down.
And he gets back in the ring. Look at these two jockey for position. This will be a physical battle.
Roman Reigns, belly-to-belly suplex. Owen Hart trying to make the tag to Bret, and he does. Bret Hart now in control. These two factions, the Hart Foundation and the Shield, have been going at it for quite some time. The Shield's Dean Ambrose has been focused on Kurt Angle. If not for that sidetrack, I'm sure he'd be out here at ringside with his members. We've seen time and time again the Shield get cracked, just to be reformed even stronger than they were before.
Bret Hart expected that. Not fast enough.
Bret Hart, elbow to the face. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in control. I wonder if there's anything to be said that Bret Hart keeps interfering in matches that involve Yokozuna, and now he's telling Owen Hart what to do. I'm not quite sure if Owen Hart came back into the wrestling business to be ordered around by his brother. Owen Hart back into the ring. A nice drop kick, staggering Roman Reigns into a DDT. Owen Hart going for the pin. Is this going to be enough? One, no. Roman Reigns now going to tag out to Seth Rollins. Quick man versus quick man here. Owen Hart, once the co-leader of the Nation of Domination, definitely an architect in his own right, going up against the architect of the Shield, Seth Rollins. They call him the architect because he's the man who thinks it through. He is the one who has mended the cracks in the Shield. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, two very strong personalities, and at times they have been known to clash. Seth Rollins has been the man to really use the athleticism and his smarts to mend those cracks.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Nice neck breaker there by Seth Rollins.
It gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. So I don't know.
Bret Hart has Seth in control. Seth reverses off the ropes. Oh, knee straight to the back into another neck breaker.
Even worse. Look at this vicious onslaught. Rollins is just awesome.
Bret Hart escaping. Going into Owen Hart, Seth Rollins says, bring it on. I mean, we've seen some great action here tonight. It has been a jam-packed night full of crazy stunts and attacks here. I mean, let's look at it first. We started off the show and with Kurt Angle on commentary. Kurt Angle got disgusted with the match and attacked Dean Ambrose with the chair. During that, Bret Hart, the man you see standing on the rope right there, Bret Hart came out and attacked Yokozuna. It was all chaos. As I went to the back to interview Bret, I mean, we were still trying to get Dean Ambrose and Kurt to stop their little face-off. But that was not the only action. I mean, we had a fatal four-way battle royal for entry into the mysterious fatal four-way match at Night of Champions. We had Del Rio take on Kane and Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels and Cody Rhodes in a fatal four-way match. The winner of that match, Cody Rhodes, the ultimate underdog, defeating former world champions, former WWE champions. You name it, these men have accomplished it. Royal Rumble winners. It's impeccable that Cody Rhodes was the man who survived. We've also seen Samoa Joe, Antonio Cesaro tangle up with Sergeant Slaughter and Randy Orton. All sorts of action all night long. It's been absolutely ridiculous. And now we're in the main event, Shield versus the Hart Foundation. Never any friendly words exchanged between these two groups. And now Roman Reigns with a rear naked choke on Bret Hart. Seth Rollins taking out Owen. Is Bret gonna tap out here? Bret does not. Owen Hart getting counted out. Bret in control. And Bret tagging out to Owen. Bret Hart got caught. He is weakened. He has to tag out to Owen Hart. Owen Hart, the workhorse of the Hart Foundation. The guy you tag in when you need to get a certain set of skills done. Right now, he needs to focus that certain set of skills on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns off the ropes. I'm not quite sure what he's going for here. He's going for Seth Rollins. No! Running clothesline. Connecting to Owen Hart. Seth Rollins trying to isolate. Seth Rollins, I don't think is going to be successful here. One. Not going to happen. Oh my god, the spear out of nowhere. Connecting to Owen Hart. We saw this 2 weeks ago when Roman Reigns went one-on-one with Owen Hart. And now we're going to see it again. 1, 2, and Bret Hart isn't even attempting to get his brother, Owen Hart, out of harm's way. And here we go. We've got Owen Hart going for the pile driver, and it got interrupted by Seth Rollins. And now Seth Rollins in the pile driver. Oh my god, connecting. He has just spike planted Seth Rollins' head into the mat. And now the Shield back on top. Seth Rollins just ate a pile driver for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has the pin. 1, 2. No, not even close. He doesn't. It's because Roman Reigns is still powerful, still strong. The architect of the Shield once again choosing brain over brawn and eating a pile driver to save him, to save Roman Reigns from getting it himself. Owen Hart attempting all he could to keep Roman Reigns down. Seth Rollins did his best to counter it. And here we go. We have a fresh Roman Reigns again. Rear naked choke to Bret Hart. Bret Hart is weakened. He's had a long night, even if he doesn't remember it, nor does he want to remember it. And in comes Seth Rollins. Rollins and Bret Hart tying up. Bret Hart wins the advantage. Elbow to the back of the head, trying to strike his way to finish this matchup. Seth Rollins neck breaker. Seth Rollins to the top rope, going for that knee. Did not work. Needs to go back to the drawing board, figure out something new. Bret Hart back suplex. And Bret Hart tagging in Owen again. Owen is pumped up and he's ready. He knows that Seth Rollins is weak. Seth Rollins reverses. Seth Rollins reverses. Rollins elbow drop. I'm sorry, elbow to the face, and now bringing in Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is looking to isolate Owen Hart now. The Shield have been doing this for a very, very, very long time, and they have not once, not ever, went against each other. Bret Hart, nice leg drop there. Another leg drop to Roman Reigns. Bret Hart trying to keep the big man down. Irish whip, Bret Hart in his own corner. Very interesting. Roman Reigns putting him up to the top. Oh my god. It looks like a muscle buster. Connecting to Bret Hart. Is that enough to keep Bret Hart down? 1, 2. Oh my god, Bret Hart kicked out. Now Roman Reigns tossing Bret Hart into his own corner. And Bret Hart reverses into a running drop kick, taking out Seth. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Roman Reigns. And Bret Hart thinks this is enough. He's going to go for the cover. Referee there. 1, 2. Oh, and it's not enough. Seth Rollins breaking it up. Bret Hart trying to finish Roman Reigns off. Roman Reigns slowly getting weaker. Elbow drop to the chin, it looked like. Could have knocked Roman Reigns straight out into that. Oh. Bracing his back against his knee, going for the pin. No, and Seth Rollins again getting involved. Seems like the Shield are really trying to stop the pinfalls, whereas the Hart Foundation are using a little more old school methods. They're not really getting involved. They trust in each other to get the job done. Bret Hart telling Owen to target the arms, and Roman Reigns makes it to the other end of the ring, and Seth Rollins goes straight for Bret Hart. Oh, and look at that, to the chagrin of Owen Hart. Owen Hart turning Seth around, going for a pile driver again. Bret Hart isolating, spiking his head again into the mat. Seth Rollins might be out. He might be concussed. Going for the pin. Where's Bret? Where's Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns in. 1. No, not going to happen. Seth Rollins being brought back into a jawbreaker. Seth Rollins a running moonsault, taking Owen Hart down, going for the pin. 1, 2, oh. And a kick out by Owen Hart. Seth Rollins, Skywalker connecting, going for the pin. Roman Reigns isolating. 1, 2, 3, the Shield win. Shield have all of the momentum going into Night of Champions so far. They have beaten the Hart Foundation in singles action, and now they have beaten them in tag team action. The Shield are in control of this rivalry. Seth Rollins hits the Skywalker very nicely. Got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and the Shield dominant here on Friday Night SmackDown. Save for Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose got pegged with a chair. The Shield have all the momentum Samoa Joe and Sergeant Slaughter is heating up, and Dean Ambrose and Kurt Angle have silently turned a feud into a blood feud. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because we will have Monday Night Raw on Monday, and NXT will be canceled on Wednesday, so don't be looking for that. It will not be up. I will be gone. I will be out of the state, I guess, technically. And then we will have Friday Night Smackdown again next week, shortly followed by the Night of Champions pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I am Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.